No flap, no filler, just the cold, hard facts and secrets nobody talks about when it comes to what it really takes to lose weight and keep it off forever. Hi lovelies, and welcome to my channel, the best place for women who want to lose weight, gain self-love and bring their life to the next level. Now, how to lose weight, this is something we want to go through very quickly because there are so many different approaches you can use to lose weight. But at the end of the day, you need to be in a caloric deficit. Even if you are not counting calories, it is possible that you lose weight simply by improving your nutritional habits. Like, for example, eating more veggies, so more fiber, be more satisfied, eating more protein, drinking water instead of soda, improving your sleeping quality, and so on. So no matter what diet you are doing, at the end of the day, it's always the caloric deficit, even if you do not count your calories. With that being said, I would like to go a little deeper into the root causes of weight gain, because no matter what approach you use, whether it's a diet, low carb, high carb, keto, whatever it is, whether it's counting calories or simply changing your nutritional habits, if you do not treat the root cause, you will most probably spin around in circles and stay in that vicious cycle of losing weight, gaining weight again, losing weight and gaining weight again, and so on, until you sooner or later feel like you simply are not able to lose weight and you will give up. But if you treat the root cause, you will really understand what happened that made you gain weight. What is this one thing, or most of the time, it's not only one thing, it can be several different things that made you gain weight. But the problem here is that you cannot remember a specific date, or there is no specific date or specific event which made you gain weight. This happened over time because many decisions added together lead to weight gain, nutritional habits that got worse and worse, and so on. So therefore, I would like to talk with you about the most common reasons that can lead to weight gain and that are not always that visible, okay? So we do not always treat them because we do not really understand that they exist. Okay, so the first reason is we do not really understand when we are hungry and when we are satisfied. So we lost this connection to ourselves and do not really feel, am I satisfied right now? Am I hungry? Or is it just a craving? And most probably it came from our childhood when we were conditioned to finish our portion even though we were already satisfied. Like maybe you remember your parents always told you, okay, finish it, otherwise, I don't know, in Germany we say the weather will be bad tomorrow and so on, and then we were afraid, oh no, then it will rain tomorrow, so I have to finish my food. And so we act against our natural feeling of satiety, and over time we lose that feeling, and we tend to always overeat even though we are already satisfied. The second reason is we often overeat to compensate. Like, for example, I now eat that piece of cake because it's there and I can eat it right now because tomorrow there will be no cake anymore because I start my diet tomorrow. Okay, so you know that tomorrow you will already restrict something, and the next week and maybe the next week after and so on. So you want to prepare yourself for the hard times, eating as much cake, as much candy, as much pizza as you can, just because you know, because tomorrow there is no cake, there is no pizza anymore. Okay, and this is this restrictive mindset, and also this forbidden fruits are the sweetest also. And this is why I do not really like cheat days, because I think this is just stupid. I mean, you can eat your piece of cake on Tuesday if you want. You do not need to wait until Saturday and then eat everything you see just because you can. But you don't really want to eat it, but you know that today is my cheat day, so today I can eat everything. And so this restrictive mindset will lead to overeating and over time also binge eating. Okay, so this is actually pretty dangerous. Now, the third reason is you only eat breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. Now, this is something I can relate to. I do not like to eat something right after I woke up. I hate it. I need to wait 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, sometimes maybe 3 or 4 hours. And then when I get hungry and I feel like I need to eat something right now, I'll do. But I don't eat breakfast just because I have to. I hate it. And maybe you feel the same, so that you think like, okay, it's now time to eat this and that, but you are not really hungry. This is again something when we act against our natural feeling of hunger and satiety, because we eat even though we are not really hungry. Now, the next reason we overeat is emotional eating. When we feel happy or joyful, for example, we feel like we need food to reward ourselves. Okay, so we do not really understand that the reward is actually something we accomplished, but we need to reward ourselves with food. So this is one reason. Another reason for emotional eating is that we do not want to feel negative feelings, such as sadness, loneliness, boredom, and so on. So we rather want to numb ourselves with food, because negative feelings hurt us and we don't want to be hurt. So in this moment, it is important to realize whether you are an emotional eater or not. Because as long as you do not really understand it, it will be very difficult to treat the cause. The next reason is you eat fast food just because you think you have no time to cook healthy foods. Now here it is important that you try to understand whether you really do not have time to cook healthy foods, or whether you do not really want to take time to cook healthy foods. Because most of the time it is a question of our priorities. So what is your priority? If you, for example, watch TV every night about 2 or 3 hours, then in this time, of course, you could cook healthy foods. But is this a question of time, or is this a question of overwhelm? Are you overwhelmed with what recipes to cook, what kinds of food to cook, when to cook, how much to cook, for how long? So these all questions are mostly what we are afraid of, but we always keep telling ourselves that we do not have the time to cook healthy foods. So here it is important that you sit with yourself and work out a strategy on how to prepare your meals, okay? It's important that you are honest to yourself and think about whether it's really the time, or are there other obstacles that are standing in your way. These were now a few reasons, most common reasons actually, when it comes to overeating, when it comes to eating more calories that you actually burn. Of course, there are much more different reasons, but these are just a few to help you understand that weight loss is not just about counting calories, eating more veggies, or eating more protein, exercising, and so on, but that weight loss is about that root causes that lead to weight gain. And as long as you do not really find out the root cause and start to treat it, you most probably will keep spinning around in circles. That's why I want to encourage you to sit down, take a piece of paper, take a pencil, and write down possible reasons you are gaining weight. Because once you realize what the root cause it is, it will be much easier to treat it, finding the right approach for you. The solution here is simply to become more mindful when it comes to nutrition. Now, at this point, I also want to emphasize that you do not need to do any diet at all, and you also do not necessarily need to count calories to lose weight and to keep it off forever. Now, you still can count calories, and you also can try out several diets, but if you want to lose weight and to keep it off forever, you need to improve your relationship with food by finding the root cause and by treating it. Now, I would love to know, what do you think is the root cause that made you gain weight? Comment below in the comments. I'm really curious about it. Did you like this video? If so, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss out any of my future videos. If you are looking for more valuable resources, make sure to check out the links below. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.